I got a project car here of mine, 67 Chevelle, and the window channel area is pretty bad. I had to cut out a lot of rust, and I'm going to have to work on the A pillars. So I thought I would do a video because I didn't see where I found a video that got clear into the A pillars. There's a fella named Pete, and he did a real good job of explaining how to do the window area, top and bottom. But I wanted to go in a little more detail from an aspect of a fellow that's just new at this and see what kind of trouble I can get into and out of. So I'll share this video and see what anybody thinks that might have the same kind of problem. I'm back again with working on the A pillars of my 67 Chevelle. I've had to remove all the spot welds. I used a simple tool, spot weld remover from over at Harbor Freight. I'm not saying it's the best. It is one that I found, $5, you can't go wrong. If it destroy it, I've got a couple more. But I took out the spot welds in this general area right here, and I removed the spot welds just around here. In several videos I've seen where they have replaced only what they needed to, and it's 8 out on top up here in this section here I'm pointing, and around to here. And I have recreated the outside, and now I'm going to use the piece that I purchased that replaces this. They actually make this entire inner A-pillar now, so I didn't have to recreate this whole entire bit. But I saw no purpose in cutting the entire section out because I wanted to leave as much of the original GM body and framing as I could, because I think they did it right. It's just water collected around the windshield and just ate this thing up. My rocker panels, rocker boxes, quarter panels, fenders, everything else is good, but the windows front and back were rotted badly. So here again, I'm saying I'm recreating this area on the outside, and I'm replacing this pillar post area inner. So I've cut all the spot welds, and now I'm going to finish cutting right in this section here. Okay, kill it. Now I've got this piece relieved from the actual inside, the sandwich between the cowl outside, which I've recreated some of this out here, and the inside where this rests, the bottom part of the pillar post rests. And I'm going to sacrifice a brand new piece that I bought to replace from here down to here. Now obviously I've removed the dash. After I took out the dash, there was the top of the dash where the speaker goes, and the only thing was holding it was one bolt where the speaker mounts here in the middle, and then there was one spot weld over on the left and one spot weld over on the right after I had removed the rotten strip at the top, the base. Are you with me? After I've removed the base of the front of the top of the dash panel. Now I can get a whole entire dash panel and replace it now. They have them, but I only needed the one small strip, that the filler strip that goes along the top. Once you cut that out in preparation to weld that in, the dash comes out very easily, and you can access the bottoms of these pillar posts if you're lucky enough that that's all you've got to do is replace the bottom and or the top. I've got a small patch at the top I've got to do. Hopefully I'll be able to get enough of the steel out of the way, the old rusted part, and then I'll be able to patch in a small area. I got lucky on that part. The other side I'm not going to be as lucky. This area here is I have the piece, I got matching, but it's ate up on the outside a lot worse. But I'll shape and fit and make it work. It wasn't as scary as I thought it would be. But after I get through pinching this back and vice gripping it in, welder vice grips, and shape and form and tap and make it so I can pinch weld it back together and fill these spot welds back in with a MIG welder, I think that it'll look pretty good. But that's another video. So we're this far, and I think it's going fairly well for a guy that's not learned anything off of YouTube. Anyhow, see you next time. Thanks for checking it out. Like it if you like it. Share it if whatever. If not, just think I'm another schmo that's tearing up a car. Who knows? Bye. This is the area where I ground out the old strip that was in there from the original GM windshield channel. Anyhow, I got all that out of there, cut off. It wasn't bad all the way through, it was just on the ends, but I cut that out. And then you can see on the inside, the right side pillar, how bad it was inside and out. I got to replace all that, cut it all out. I haven't got that far yet, but I just thought I'd show where the mounting spot was for the speaker and give you an idea of what it looked like. Bye.